situated.
Good morning. I'm Cindy Harrison. I'm a decorative painter. I've been painting for 20 plus years in the decorative art world. I teach at conventions around the country. I've been published in magazines in the US and Asia. And I'm here because I want to share with you neat tips and tricks and different ways to create that you don't have to know how to draw to create. You don't have to know how to paint to create. We can create using some items from our home, and it's all good because it's all you, and that's the way it should be. So I hope you enjoy this session and will join us for other sessions. At the end of this one, Melissa and I have an announcement to make, and we're all excited about it, and it's all going to be good for you. So stay tuned.
I'm just want to introduce myself. I'm her helping Cindy, and I'm Melissa Reyes. I'm in Southern California, and I'm new to being an artist. There's one particular process that I'm doing that I love, but I want to learn more things. So that's why I'm here. So thank you for having me, and just let me know what you need me to do, Cindy.
Well, you're also here to be my co-host, so not just to learn, but learning is always a positive.
I'm the co-host with the most.
So, I have. Tell us about your studio. Oh, hi Tina. Thank you for joining. You couldn't find me. I couldn't find me this morning either. Blab sometimes has a hard time finding people. So. My studio, it's an in-home studio. It used to be 3-season, but I do teach out of my home studio in New Hampshire as well. I travel teach. I travel to different locations to teach. But I'm an acrylic artist, and I do dabble in oils, watercolors, colored pencils, mixed media, and other things. But acrylics is my home base. That's where I love to be. So I saw this technique done on a card. Someone gave me a card, and I'm like, this is really cool. I want to try this. So I did, and basically it requires you to have some marbles or something round, and we're going to create. Now this might look like something else we did as children, but that's what we're going to create today. And that's going to be our background, our backdrop for something. I have a tray that has a very shallow ridge. And if you have something like that, even like a small baking sheet or a meat tray or something that has a little bit of, yep, that's fine too. Yeah. Okay. Make sure the marbles don't fall out the hole.
I know, huh? Well, that's okay. I'll put the tape on it.
This is like a poster board. This is the thickness of a poster board. It's a little heavier than cardstock, I'm thinking, but it's lighter than mat board. And I cut some pieces. You have to decide. I'm planning on using it on a greeting card, but you can do whatever size you want for whatever purposes you intend on using it for. So I cut mine a little smaller than a 5x7 card because I intend on adhering it to a card. And I used black. You can buy greeting cards already made that are already black or other colors. So you can use those as well. Masking tape or Scotch tape or any kind of tape. I fold it over. And I'm going to tape down these sides. And if my thing's bowing up, I'm going to tape it down this way so it lies flat to my surface.
All right. Hold on. I'm looking for some. I came very unprepared. I'm an unprepared student.
That's okay. For our future ones, I'm going to, if people want to actually play with us, play along with us at the same time. Good morning, Elia and Bob. I love it.
All right.
That's a pretty name. So I will have a way for them to like email me or Twitter or something like that and say, what do we need for this class? And then,
we talked a little bit about,
Yeah, Washington.
We talked a little bit about what registration, and I think that would be really helpful so that we can send out a a supply list or whatever. Aha! Look, I found some cardstock. Okay.
So we'll send out a supply list for people who would like to play along with us, and then. But I mean, I have no great expectations right now. This could be just an informative. They can audit it and say that,
Well, there's a lot of pressure on me to make sure, to do this so that people say, oh, she could do it. I can do it. Because look at that. She's grabbing stuff out of her desk. And it's going to become some gorgeous artwork. So you're taping it into the box now, right? Is that what you're doing?
I taped it into the box, yeah. But put the tape underneath so the tape's not on top. I mean, if you wanted to make this a frame, if you want to make it a frame, you could tape it equally around all edges, and it would be matted more or less. But I taped it underneath because I want the marbles to go across all of it.
I'm improvising so much here.
The good thing about an artist is we have so much stuff in our studios.
I know, huh?
And the only problem we have is, can we find it when we want it?
Exactly. Exactly. And I'll bet you anything after this, marbles will be in every drawer I open. But today I couldn't find any. So, okay, I use a little glue stick, just a tiny bit. It's a removable glue stick that I use for scrapbooking. So
now you made it the whole size of the box?
Well, you know what? It was just, I was trying to go fast and I just went, but do you want it to be smaller?
Well, good thing is we can cut off the excess, but I leave a little bit of a margin on all the sides because that's where I'm going to put my paint.
Well,
that's okay. That's okay.
It's all right. I'm just going to trim the edges. The glue luckily isn't at the edges.
You can put the paint on either end and have it just go over the whole thing and trim the edges after.
All right. No, I got it. I'm not very good at cutting. I missed that day in kindergarten.
There's nothing about this that's perfect. There's nothing perfect in life. Therefore, it's all good.
Well, that's what I love about art. Because you could be expressive.
This part of it is probably as abstract as I'm going to get.
Okay, most of my extra space is on the sides. Now, once I start with the paint, I can't hold it up anymore, but I can put my camera down, so that will work.
Right. That's why my camera is kind of leaning down because I'm going to...
Yeah, well, hello, I need to watch you or I'm going to not know what I'm doing. But before we do anything else, I am going to tweet this out. And I thought it would be really cool if everybody tweeted it because you never know who might join that sees that tweet. So just click on where it says share last 30 seconds, X off the little box there that's black that's trying to record 30 seconds and say, hey, friends, come join us. And then...
Thank you.
And then share now. And there we go. All right. So that it would be pretty cool if those of you who are here, Tina and I'm sorry, what's her name?
Rochelle, maybe still here.
Linda, if you would do the same, that would be really, really awesome. And also because then I'll get a tweet and I can follow you on Twitter later. So that would be really cool. Okay, so I can let you know when the next show is. All right. Go, girlfriend.
Okay, so acrylic paint. Any acrylic paint will work for this, I think. But just so people know, DecoArt Americana is my acrylic paint of choice. I support them, and they support us as artists. So I would like to, small commercial here.
Okay.
Buy DecoArt paint. 2-ounce bottles. They're, less than $2.
Look. Americana. All right, some other brand, another Americana. I think they're a really good price and a good value, and they last a long time. I've had these for different, little projects. So
definitely quality, definitely a good quality paint, and a lot of the pigment is really nice too. It stands up. So pick a white. Yeah, pick that color. Pick a white green? And pick a couple greens. Yeah, a couple shades of green.
The other thing I have is these, but that's not enough, is it?
That will be enough. See, these are the other colors. Today's colors are pink, but you don't have to be pink if you don't want. But I like today's
pink, but it's not Americana.
It's okay if you understand. If you have them, that's great. If you don't, that's fine too. After you start painting a lot, you'll realize that there are certain paints that do not hold up. Like it takes a lot of paint to make something a solid color. I mean, there are transparent paints in deco art for a reason, because they want you to be able to glaze with them. But for the most part, I want something that I can put 1 or 2 coats and it's solid. I don't want to have to put 10 coats of paint.
Well, I want to ask you or tell you that, of course, I've got the gold metallic because I love for it to sparkle. Do you have gold metallic too?
I got some for you.
Really? Oh, awesome. Because, I need to put a little sparkle on things. I've got the silver metallic too, but the gold is my favorite.
I also got glamour dust and things like that. So
I want glamour dust. But I do have these. I put these on pretty much everything.
Yeah, I figured that would be coming soon.
You're so funny. Okay, so I'm putting away my collection of paints. I chose, 4, but you say 3, right? So I'm not going to do.
Mike is good too. Yeah.
I've got red, pink, and green, and gold.
Right. Yep. So in white, you probably should have some white.
I only have a tiny bit of white. Let's see.
Okay. Well, then we'll do with what you got. I haven't tried painting with eyeshadow, Tina. I should try that. I don't know.
Painting with eyeshadow? Oh, yeah. Like a liquid eyeshadow? Oh, Micah. What's that mean? I took a tiny bit of.
Tina will have to join us next week and tell us how to paint with Micah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put out some white and some medium shade green, and I'll even put out, actually, watch me. This is what I'm going to do. And I put out drops of this gold all the way around. Do you see how I'm doing that?
Yes.
Okay. Because the gold tends to be a little bit more liquidy, but the green and the white, if I may put this over here, the green and the white are a little bit thicker. So what I'm going to do is mix a little bit of water in them to get them a little loose. And you can use an eyedropper or just pick up some water with your palette knife or a plastic knife, plastic utensils if you don't have a palette knife. So when I get it a little loose, not runny, I mean, if this is a little runny, but I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to drop that around the outside. And I hate messy, but yet here it is. I'm being messy. My friends would be proud of me.
So if I don't need to loosen it up, I could just drop it on.
Yep.
In the other colors. So we're doing different other colors now.
I'm going to do green and I'm going to do white. But for you, I added the gold.
Okay, yeah, because white, it's white cardstock for me, so I'm not going to do the white. It probably would still look good, though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't, yes, because it probably wouldn't show up.
I'm getting little splashes of paint all over my desk.
I would add, for you, add a little pink.
Yeah, okay, I'll do the pink.
Add some pink.
Okay, so, nice little chest shot there. Okay. Ooh, boo, boo. All right. I'm going to move my phone.
They're going to love our show, Melissa.
Oh, yeah. Flashing, you just never know. We need some other paper underneath this. So I'll dive dangerously. Okay.
It's a mess, but
so I've got green.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Shake this up a little bit. Now I've got, woo, pink. Yeah, the pink's a little thick. I probably could have mixed that one, but that's okay. And put it on this side.
Hello, Tina. Oh, hello, Leanne. Hello. Net chat. Paul. Hi, Paul. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Okay. So, oh, well, we have some more people. Leanne. I'm going to follow Paul.
You're going to follow Paul?
Yeah, I am. I'm going to follow Paul. I like following people. Bob.
I should follow somebody. Let's see.
I'm following like 3 times as many people are following me because I'm very generous with following. Oh, almost 4 times. Hello, Paul. Where are you looking in from? And are you
motorcycles? I love motorcycles.
Into painting? Because I just poured a bunch of paint in a box. I'm so excited. Okay, lady. What's next?
Okay, so now we've got all that there. Take a couple of your marbles. I've got 3 sizes, but I like using the smaller sizes myself. I like using the smaller sizes. And these are those kind that you get that at the floral section of your craft store that go in the bottom of your vase or vase, however you want to say it. When you put flowers in your vase. So yeah. That's what these are. Just those. So now I'm going to go crazy on you, and I'm going to start doing this. And that's why they have to have some kind of weight.
Yeah, so that's what's going to be interesting about the styrofoam balls. But we're improvising. So I'm going to put the styrofoam balls in. I think they're just all going to get stuck into the paint.
So the only problem is when I didn't tape it down too. Yay! That's cool. I love it.
They all picked a spot and got stuck there. Hold on.
And that's where I think if you did some water in your paints that it maybe would have, but you know what? Take your fingers and roll it through the paint and roll it over your paper.
All right, hold on. I got an idea. I got my little stick. I'm just gonna. It's kind of getting a little sponge kind of effect, which is neat.
I think it will be neat.
I can show you this way.
I love it. Look at that.
Okay, and then I'll go back.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so pretty.
Okay, girls. Whoops, one popped out. Okay.
Hold on, Tina.
And go back this way again. Oh, you're doing it too?
Yeah. Can I let her in? I'll let her in.
Sure. You're the hostess with the mostess. Call in. Okay, this is looking pretty neat. I'm excited. I sent you something in the mail yesterday, Cindy.
I'm going to put myself on mute, and I'm going to turn my computer around so you can see.
I love your shirt.
Thank you. Hold on for a minute.
Okay. Hey, are you going to do it with me?
Okay, I'm going to get them all over on this side.
Oh, look at
she wanted to show that she's got it. She's got us on our TV.
Yeah, cool.
That's awesome.
That really helps you see things, better. These little small screens, sometimes you lose the.
That's awesome. We got photobombed.
There you go. I love that. I even love the styrofoam balls. I think that's really cool.
It kind of is giving a little splatter. And you're right. If I think I might add a little. Well, no, I'm good. I could add a little water to the paint and mix some more in.
It's good. I think it's good.
God, I need another sip of coffee.
Okay.
The tendency is to try to guide it into a certain way, but it's got to be random,
Yeah, you got to let it do what it wants to do. Mm-hmm. Definitely. So then I'm going to wash my marbles out, but
I'm keeping mine because now I've also painted my
I know. I think they're so
my styrofoam balls, and they look pretty.
Okay. I'm back.
So you got your marbles, Tina, or no? Tina, or no? We're getting a lot of balls.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick Tina. I turned Tina's volume off, but
I did too. So we muted you, Tina, because we're getting a lot of back noise. So,
Tina, are you doing the project so we can see what you're doing? No. Okay, I'm gonna kick you for now, and then we can join up when we're done with the recording.
Yeah.
All right. Love ya. Okay. So so is this something you all will try? Because I love it, and I want to see if anybody's on Snapchat. I would love to have you share. In fact, I'm gonna do a snap right now while you're talking.
Okay. So after you get that where you like it, then I would just take it off of here and let it dry. Put it aside and let it dry. And we can wash out our tray. Or if you want to do several of them at the same time, then go right ahead and put another one down here and keep rolling your marbles around. That's what I did last time. I did the two of them. But
try to get a little.
I go through. I think I should take stock out in the paper towel companies.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that's what I should have done. Oh well.
What?
I didn't put any paper down or paper towel on my desk. So not only do I have some paint on my desk, but I will also have it on the back of my arms later. So when I wonder how did I get that? It's because I get it on my desk because I'm a messy artist.
Well, that's what most of my friends are. I try to be clean because I don't like messes, and people look at me and like, how can you not get paint on you? I'm like, because the paint stays on my surface and it doesn't go on me. I don't.
Well, I'm pretty neat too. I really am. I like, and that's the nice thing about having a studio is you can run it how you want. And if you're, I think I'm pretty good about cleaning up after myself. Yeah. And I only have myself to blame if it's messy.
Here's a trick for if you don't like. I think that what I did on this last time is I didn't put the paint right on my plastic tray. I put a deli wrap in there, or you can put aluminum foil, wax paper. You know what I mean? I put and then all I had to do is take the lining out and throw it in the garbage. Piece of cake.
And then you all right, so now you've taken your paper out. Is that what you're saying you did?
Yeah, I took it out. I put it on a paper towel only because I didn't want paint everywhere. Because sometimes the paint builds up on the edges. But now you have to let this dry because in some places it's quite thick. So it's going to take a little time to dry. Or if you have a blow dryer, you go ahead and use one of those. And it will dry
You know what I found out that I didn't realize is really how quickly acrylic paint dries.
It dry, yeah. If it's thin enough, if it's thick, it'll dry to the touch on the outside, but it will still be wet on the inside.
Now, so can I ask you a question about acrylic paints? If you look at my little balls there. If you paint something and it is a little thick in a spot, and then you use, like I like to use the varnish stuff over to make it shiny or gloss, like a satin finish.
Yeah.
And that if you do that when it's still dry on the top, will it still dry on the inside, or are you just like creating a little pocket of paint that will be there forever?
See, I never have done that. Part of me says that it will dry in time. It'll take longer. But if you think of it, the acrylic creates that crust on top already dry, and it will dry inside over time. So it's no different than when you put the varnish over it, it creates a crust on top, right? So why wouldn't it dry inside just the same? I just wouldn't hit it. And in my industry, all the teachers, whenever taking a class, they say, do not do your dots because they will travel. Meaning, if you put a dot of paint down and it's thick, you put your hand in it accidentally and you start making dots everywhere where you don't want them.
Right.
So we always do the dots last, or we do them at home.
Okay. I think I'm good. I get impatient and I want to get that thing, finished. And so
I hear you.
All right. Well, thanks for the tips. And here I am. I think I've caught up with you now. So I've got I
love it. I love what you got. That is gorgeous.
I have globs on the side because I didn't have enough space on the side for the paint.
That's okay because you can trim those off. Like I can see yours being even a big oval or even a circle for your mandalas. I can see that. Which, by the way, if anyone here doesn't know, she is the mandala queen.
Thank you.
And you can check her what is it? Your challenge, 100 mandalas? 100
mandalas project or hashtag 100 mandalas. And I lost track.
Everything. It's awesome. I got it. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So now we have our pieces of art here. And I want to create a design. And in my head, I envision blades of grass. So if you have a brush that we call a flat brush, see it's flat this way, but it's squared that way. My brush of choice is put out by Sharf. It's artistbrush.com. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know. But artbrush.com. And I'm going to take that same green that we had out, the medium green you use for the background. And
okay, so
I'm
I've
going
got a couple
to
here. So this one.
Let's see. Yep. That would be the one. And I'm going to
It's kind of
come into my puddle. We can see this. Go this way.
Let me show you my trick for water. Now I have my little water. What I like about it is that it's disposable. I don't have to dirty a cup.
I never thought of that, but that is really cool.
Usually it's an empty one, but I had
it'd be less for me to carry around, that's for sure.
Well, and I had a leftover bottle, like I sometimes the kids, they don't finish them and I don't want to throw them out. So, but I also kind of don't want to drink them.
I give the water to the cat.
Yeah, I usually water my plants. Yeah,
or I water my plants. Yeah.
So
Good morning.
I brought that up to water plants, but here we go. Okay, so we got a little.
So I put my paintbrush in the water first, and then I make sure I get all the water out.
Okay, water's out, and we want paint, the green paint.
Yep. So I pull my paint out from the edge of the paint puddle. You can see that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go like this.
Mm-hmm. Both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start flat from the bottom. But when I come up, I'm going to twist it. So I start flat like this, and then as I come up, I twist it like, so I end up like this. Does that make sense?
No, do it once and I'll see how you do it.
So starting flat, and then, oops, I gotta have more paint on my brush, so don't wipe off so much.
Oh.
It's not gonna show up too much right now, but see how it looks like a blade of grass?
Yes, I know for a fact that mine is not going to look like that. But I'm going to do this.
You gotta have a lot of paint because it's not. It's working on paper. You can cross it over. You can bend it down.
Let me do this. All right. So
on paper, the paper is more porous and absorbs the paint fast, so you need a lot more paint to go places. Let's see. You get sunlight.
I know. Let me go close those blinds.
I see it. You're gonna be cutting some of yours off, so you don't have to.
I have sticky hands and go over here.
I'm just going to put a bunch on here, and whether or not all different heights, all different.
Whoa, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. All right, more paint.
You have thinner ones too.
Nervous.
It's okay. It's just paint.
I like twisty things.
Cool.
Uh-oh, I got a little pink on here.
It's okay. It's okay because you got pink in your background. It's all good.
So I did my first painting on canvas.
Well, not really Bob Ross, but we're having fun anyway.
Okay, so I'll try one more. A lot of green on here.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's like whoever, I don't know her name.
Up and twist. There.
Look at that.
Blades of grass.
That's awesome.
You're a really good teacher. So exciting.
Thank you.
That's so awesome. Okay, now what? Now what? I'm so excited.
Okay. Do you have a lighter or darker shade of green?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I do. I have some
I'm gonna go lighter. I'm glad you're doing it on white, Melissa, because this is a great lesson. Okay. So I'm on a black background. She's on a white background. I'm going to go with my colors. I'm going to go lighter with my paint, and she's going to go darker with her paint. This is to add contrast to your background. See, if I go darker, it's just going to disappear into my background. If she goes lighter, it's going to disappear into her background. Does that make sense to everyone? Whoever is in the room, if you want to give me a 1 that you understand.
So,
thank you, James.
So let me repeat it, make sure I understand. So if you have a white background and you went with a kind of a medium green, you want to go with a darker green so it shows up. But if you have a dark background and you have the same medium green, you should go with a lighter green.
That's my recommendation. Okay. Yes.
All right. I'm going to see what I have left of this.
As with everything in the world, it's written in pencil and it changes according to what the final effect you're looking for.
All right.
If you want something to recede into a dark background, then you paint it darker and it will disappear. And so therefore that's not the focal point. That's not what your eyes will be drawn to. If it's a white background or a light background, you want to make those things lighter, and they will then recede into the background. Again, I know I'm getting too deep into the color theory, but that's what.
No, I'm learning and I'm taking this in. One thing I didn't do was mix my paint with something. I mixed it with my paintbrush, which was my bad. So right now I'm trying to get it off because this is all I have of this color.
Water.
Yeah, I had water in here already.
No. Wash your paintbrush with water, and then it will get off your paintbrush.
Well, yeah, but then it moves in with the water, and I want to use it because this is all I have left.
You don't want water in your paint right now.
Oh, well. All right. I'm good. I'm good. All right. What are we doing?
So we've washed it. Well, I washed my brush out. I'm going to pick up. When I pick this color up, you know, do you have some blue?
Yes. Should I do blue?
Dark blue? Dark blue?
I have some turquoise blue.
I'm great. How are you? You don't have any navy?
Okay. No. I don't have any navy. I have kind of an electric blue, a black.
Okay. Take your palette knife or whatever you're mixing with, and take a little bit of black. And I would mix it into the first green that you used for your leaves. Oh, okay. Just a really little bit of black. Black goes a long way. It takes just a smidgen of black to make something darker. And this is how you're going to do it, because the other blue you picked up looks a little bit more blue. I'm sorry, green. The other green you picked up looks a little bit more blue. And I'm not going to like the two together.
So we're going to mix this.
You're going to mix that with some black. Maybe that's, yeah.
Too much black?
No, just, yeah. Take a clean, yeah, those, what is it, popsicle sticks work really well.
Yeah, they were for another project.
And see how it's making a black green?
Yeah.
That's what you need for these leaves.
Okay. So, I don't know, how's that?
That's great.
Got like a camo theme going here.
You betcha.
All right.
So now you're going to pick up, why are we painting? Because it's fun and relaxing?
Because Cindy is an art teacher, and she's teaching me. I'll say hello. Hi. So she's teaching me this process, and in the process, if you'd like to join, you can learn too. And I don't even think that person's here anymore, but thank you.
No, it isn't, and it's okay.
Hi.
It's good. Okay,
so why not?
Right, exactly. Right. I'm going to do something a little technical right now, because I do not want to cover the entire width of my grass blades, okay? I'm going to pick it up on the corner. Oops, hold on. There you go. I put my paintbrush up and down like this, so it's not this way into the puddle. It's going to be up and down.
Okay.
And I'm just putting the bottom half into the paint. See it?
Uh-huh. Are we using the same paintbrush or a smaller one?
Same one.
Okay.
So I'm only loading that to like halfway. Yep. Then you come over to on your palette, Melissa, you're gonna just do a little thing like this. You pat this way, and then you turn it over and you pat that way, so the paint stays in the middle. Okay? Now you pick one of them, whichever one you want, and I'm going to start with the light value on one side, and I'm going to stroke it up that side of the leaf.
Oh gosh.
And because we're on paper, it will suck it up real fast. Don't forget to twist your brush to the narrowness when you get to the top, but the water end will be leading the brush.
This is the most artistic thing I've ever done.
And you don't need to put it on all of them, but you can put it on as many as you like. I'm going to get a little crazy here. Let's see.
Yours looks so smooth because you have a good brush.
Well, it's not terrific, but it's working.
No, my brushes are the student value pack, you know. That's what I get for my son for his little projects. Then I end up with them all in my studio, so I just use them.
I can't really do a lot of the blending on the palette because the paper just sucks it right up. Sucks it right up.
That's amazing. Yours, of course. I'm not talking about yours. I'm not talking about yours.
Yours is amazing too. Look at you go. I think it's cool.
I'm going to take another Snapchat picture of us holding our paint up. Whoops, I didn't send that last one.
Shame on you.
No, I just did it now. It was still in there. I got excited. You probably said something really exciting. Okay. Wow. We are so awesome.
I love yours because it looks like you've got the flowers in the background. It's really cool.
Oh, yeah. I like yours how they look like they're waving in the wind.
So I can add dark to mine if I want to, and you could go lighter on yours if you want to. Oh, here's another trick too. You know when you get these brand new, they got the plastic on them?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's very difficult to get the plastic off.
Uh-huh.
You take a hold of it and you twist clockwise, it comes off most of the time. So you don't have to kill yourself over that.
Yeah, I usually just throw it against the wall if it doesn't come off. No, I have an X-Acto knife actually that I use because I can never get plastic off. It just hates me. It hates me so much.
I'm going to do the same thing with the dark on some of these.
So you're doing a third color?
I picked up some dark, and on the ones that are behind, instead of adding them with the light, I'm going to add them with the dark. Everything looks better if you have 3 values on them. And if you go to the museums and you see things that really look realistic to you, really stand out, they say you should have 7 values. 7 is heaven, they say. I'm just going to go right through that.
Okay, I'm sending out the snap. And it says, does that look right forward to you?
Yeah. Join us for
an art lesson.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So now we have some grass. If you want to get all out and crazy and you have a round brush or a liner brush that looks like this,
okay.
You can go into your colors and you can like triple double dip. And you can kind of add some.
Oh my gosh, Cindy, this is so advanced.
Stupid little things. It's up to you.
Let's see, this is a couple more brushes here. So you're doing some more blades of grass.
But they're thinner and they're shorter and
with
smaller.
With the same colors.
Yeah, and I do this, Melissa. Dip, dip, dip.
Oh, so you're just kind of blending the different colors?
Yeah. Just to break up the bottom. And do them in different directions. So do you see that? It just kind of broke up the block type bottom.
I want to cry because it's so beautiful.
No, stop. Yours is beautiful. Okay. Here's a
Going
tip.
the wrong way, huh?
Yep. Start from the bottom and go up, and don't hold the brush like this. Hold it like this.
Well,
And I back off on the handle. A lot of people like to choke up. I back off on the handle, and I have it between my thumb and my index finger. So I pull up toward me, and it's like an airplane taking off. It goes whoop, whoop.
okay. Whoop.
Yeah.
Whoop. I got to do the whoops.
A little longer whoop. It doesn't take off from the airport that fast. But see it coming? You see it coming?
Yes, that's so much better. Oh my gosh, that's so much fun.
All these little technical terms, but boy, don't they help, huh?
Yeah.
Tina said they both look good.
Aw,
Thank you, Tina.
Thank you,
Next
Tina.
week, Tina has to join us and get her paints out.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to twist on that one. Are you still twisting with the whoop twist?
You don't have to twist because it's a round brush. So as you lift off the ground, it goes back to its original shape.
So what if you get?
Look at that.
What if you get?
Isn't that cool?
So what I get is like a spot that doesn't have paint. It's like it skipped. It like went woo woo. So can I go back here and fill it in?
You can.
Because I am.
But sometimes woo-woo's not bad.
I know. There.
Oh yes, I was thinking the same thing, Tina. Alcohol paints. Next week I was going to talk to Melissa about using. Do you have alcohol inks, Melissa?
No, I don't know what that is.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I do. I have alcohol. We could do alcohol and painting.
Yeah.
Do something.
Well, yeah, we could do that too. I can do a lot of things. I'm finding out that I didn't know I could.
All right, so
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You can't do that. So what's alcohol paint?
Hold on a second. I'm going to let Tina in. She says,
Alcohol.
in my
body.
no, we're not letting you in. Sorry. Too early for alcohol in our bodies. Okay, Tina.
All right.
Yeah, y'all look good up on my TV.
It looks
Oh, there
good.
you go. Oh, looks good.
Yeah.
So what's alcohol paint?
Well, I'm going to make them out of my markers, my Sharpie markers,
Oh.
and alcohol.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't done that. No, I was talking about, I have these things called Adirondack.
Yeah, I've got
Oh, neat.
I've got something like that.
So what does it
But
make it
I'm
really
gonna make
thin or
them.
something? So what does it make it really thin or something?
Uh-huh. Yep.
So I want to do that for next week. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
I made this little birdhouse.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's cool. Love the colors. My favorite colors.
Out of
Okay.
ink.
Okay. I'm gonna kick you out for a second there, Tina. I'll let you back
And
in
I'm
later. Okay. Okay. Lock the seat. Okay. Now,
Okay.
what you doing, Melissa?
Oh, I was just seeing who's on Snapchat.
Okay.
And I was giggling because you said lock the seat. And I thought, oh, I'm being a really bad co-host. I should have done that.
That's okay. Okay, so you ready for the next step?
Yes, I am.
Okay. This is where we're going to get creative with whatever is we got in our house.
Uh-oh.
I I am a hoarder. Just let me put that out there. I have a whole bunch of different things. First off, if you don't know how to draw and you want a design for a card like this or some canvas or something, napkins, I love napkins. I am a hoarder of napkins. I have tons of napkins. Every time I go to a store, I buy napkins, or my friends buy napkins, say, we thought of you, here's a bunch of napkins.
That's awesome.
And so what I do is I'm going to cut this up. And because it has this butterfly on it, what I'm going to do is show you how you can use that so you don't have to know how to draw. Napkins come in layers. You know, they say 2-ply, 3-ply, whatever. So you need to take those 2-ply or 3-ply, whatever it is, you need to take those 2 layers off like this, see? Mm-hmm. And you pull it apart and you save those for later. And then what you can do is, I'm just tearing the butterfly off of this one. And you can decoupage. You can decoupage this butterfly on there.
Oh my gosh. You are awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a white background like this and I'm on a dark background, the dark background will show through. Mm. When I decoupage it on, it will show through. Mm. The second thing you can do with this napkin is trace this outline. You know how when we were children, we put it up to the window and we use the sun like a light box? Mm-hmm. You can trace this design onto a piece of paper, okay? Mm-hmm. And then you can trace that onto here with graphite paper. Mm. And graphite paper looks like this stuff here. So the old carbon paper when we were typists.
Yeah, so transfer it over.
Obviously, the dark's not going to show up on the dark. You would use a white graphite paper, but you put that on there and trace on there and you get your butterfly.
Okay.
So you still do not have to know how to draw to do this. Next, if you don't want to paint the butterfly, you can go and find stickers.
Aha. That's cute.
And you put the sticker on there.
I was going to ask about stickers.
See? Isn't that adorable?
Yeah.
You can also do flowers. You can put flowers. I know that's hard to see, but flowers on there as well. Another thing. See this? I love this napkin. It's got tons of butterflies, all different kind of butterflies on it.
Yeah.
But another way, if you don't know how to draw, you can see that, rubber stamps. Oh. All these rubber stamps are butterflies. And I love the word believe. I have that. So I think I'm going to use that too.
As I'm watching you show all these examples, I'm trying to think of what I have that I could use besides just drawing.
It doesn't have to be a butterfly. Dragonflies are another thing. I've got a napkin here with a dragonfly on it that I love as well. Oh, and the other thing you can use as a template, cookie cutters.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So you can put your pencil in there and use a cookie cutter as an outliner. You can use stencils. I mean, there's so many things you can use. And it's all good. And I found some chipboard that's like a dragonfly. You can use that as a stencil, or you can paint the chipboard and put the chipboard on all together. Okay, so let's figure out what I'm going to do for my butterfly.
You know, you could use a heart to make a butterfly. You just use
show us.
I think I'll do that.
Yeah, show us.
Show you?
Yeah.
All right, let me find a pencil.
I think I'm going to do half a butterfly. That's what I think I'm going to do.
All right. So I'm gonna go just straight on here because I'm gonna just live the wild side, and I've got a little bit of a light area right here, so I think that's a perfect spot for a butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna hold my stencil here and make a heart.
What color is your butterfly gonna be?
I don't know. And then I'm gonna turn it the other way and put the points together.
Oh, cool.
And there I have a butterfly shape. I don't know if you can see it right now.
Well, let's see it when you paint it.
So here's the
Okay, yeah.
with the points together. And
Cool.
the basic butterfly shape. And then
So I'm going to put my butterfly on mine, and I'm going to take my white graphite paper and stick it underneath.
I'm going to put a little yellow paint.
But I'm only going to do half a butterfly.
Oh, too much yellow.
So there's also a lot of die cuts of butterflies if people want to do that. I don't know.
I'm going to start with the middle, paint some yellow into
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to go with white and give her a nice, it's a she. Mine is a she. And I'm going to go with white first. And give her a nice undercoat. When I'm on a black background, I want something to pop. I like to underpaint it with white. And what's nice is there'll be a recording of this, so I'll know what I did if anyone asks me to repeat it.
Yeah, and you know what? I think I'll play some music. Would you like that?
Sure, I love music.
All right, let's see. What have I got on here? Uh-oh.
Put it on YouTube. Yes, Tina, I will. Michaels. Oh, graphite paper, Michaels, yeah.
You know,
Michaels, AC Moore, Hobby Lobby, Jerry's Artorama, any of those. It's called transfer paper. If it's not graphite paper, it's transfer paper.
with something else.
That's going to be beautiful.
Thank you. I think the yellow really pops on those other colors and with the white.
Oh, yes, definitely. See, I didn't have any popping colors right now. I'm kind of like all green, and I need to bring some other color into this. What color do I want to make her body?
All right, so this is what I have so far.
Hold on a second. Beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. I love your side one. That is incredible. Okay.
I'm going to take some darker red. This is picking up very well for me, but
I have a little brown. I guess I'll make a little brown body. A tiny little brown body.
yeah, I was debating whether I want to do brown or I don't like this color at all.
Just need a drop of brown. My paintbrushes are such a mess.
Okay. I'm going to go with a darker red. See, the red, by the way, it's very, I don't like that, transparent. More like a glaze. I think brown's the color to go.
Okay. So a tiny brush, or small, not tiny. Get that brown in there.
A million bottles of paint. This is going to be a reddish brown.
And then what do you do? Just do a little line?
Yeah, make sure there's no water in your brush. Make sure the paint's shaken up, as if it's not enough.
I'm afraid to ruin it.
So you're going to have a piece that is, let me see, I do it on here. So you have the head, right? You have this head. Then you have what, thorax part here. And then you have a narrower tail end here. See that?
Uh-huh. So it's going to be
Tina suggests the orange around the yellow would look great. It would. It really would.
Yeah, I want to do some more colors in it. Ah.
We're not done yet. We're going to be doing more.
There's
So that's what it looks like.
All right. Well, that's going to have to do. That's a very dark. It's a very
good.
dark brown. All right.
You can lighten it up with a lighter color. Since you don't have white, you can lighten it up with yellow.
I have a tiny bit of white.
Okay. So you can lighten it up with that, and what you're going to do is take that little mixture with the white,
Mm-hmm.
make it a lighter, the same paint, and we make it a lighter value. And I'm going to do a little highlight towards the wing. And it's going to be just a little area, and I don't even know if you can see it.
Yeah. This brush isn't small enough, but all right. It's a little bit better.
Okay.
Okay.
So on the wing, there's, again, several ways of doing this. Now, if you want to add a little bit of white to your yellow, or if you want to bring in a little bit of the orange, it depends on where you're going to come from. I'm going to add some darker pink to mine. And I think I'm going to go, see, it doesn't always work for you. I fried my hair dryer this morning.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was using it and all of a sudden I heard a pop and a fizzle and a smelt smoke, and it's like, oh, my favorite hair dryer. It was like 25 years old. It was more than that. It was, my husband probably bought it in the mid 80, 85, 86.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Poor
Wow.
thing. I'm like, I want it back. I went through my bathroom vanity weeks ago, and I took out like 3 blow hair dryers that I hated. I bought them and I hated them.
Yeah, just
And
right.
like, what do you want to do with these? I said, throw them out. I don't like them.
And then you fried the one that you have.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We hadn't thrown, I don't think we threw them out yet, but I still wouldn't use them because I didn't like them. Okay. Here's the thing. I'm going to do what the side load, like I showed you how to do the grass, and I'm going to do that. But if you don't want to do that, you can also choose to do, well, what you're doing or a dry brush.
Yeah, I went ahead. I went ahead. Let me see what you're going to do.
So basically, I did that side load thing here, and I'm going to start against the body, and I'm going to fade it out.
Oh my gosh, isn't she amazing? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I can't stand it.
If I do the same with the white, I can kind of tap that down here. I would do white because you might want to put the dark on the outside because of your white background, but I'm going to put the white on the outside because of my dark background. Have the water part of the brush. Well, that's cool too.
All right, tell me what to do.
I would have put the brush like this, and I would have put the paint on the outside of the wings. So the water part of the brush is against the body. The water part of the brush is against the body, and the paint is on the outside of the wings.
Okay.
Yep. Start at the top. Yep.
And then
go down. Yep. 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 Whoop whoop.
whoop whoop.
Well, you got to put a little
more paint.
Yep. A little bit more paint. Little water. Little paint.
Yeah.
Because it only goes halfway across your brush.
That was too much water.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, but see?
Yeah.
Dab it with your finger.
Oops.
Oh, you got some paper towels.
I just took it right off. But okay. I think I got
Isn't
it.
that cool?
It's the sound effects when you do that. That does it. There.
Thank you for everyone who's joining us.
There we go. Oh, thank you, Tina, for the encouragement. I love that she says that. Good. She's like, that looks good. And then, oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
So pretty. Oh my gosh. It looks so good.
I'm going to go and add just a smaller, what we call side load of a dark, even darker pink. And I'm just going to go right in here.
Wine and say that this was a wine painting. But, all right. But
it's your first one like this, so that's really cool.
I'm happy. I'm learning. So it's so you add so much dimension to it when you're doing all your little effects. Just blend this.
Are you putting the yellow back in?
No, I'm just blending out the those little lines that I made.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Because I would, yeah, if you did put more of the light value back in, I'd blend from the body toward the outer edge. But I love that. Look at that. Your blending is beautiful. Put little antennas on them.
Oh, okay.
Use a fine liner brush and do little antennas. And if you don't have a fine liner brush, you can use a toothpick even, I think.
Yeah, I got a little. I got like every kind of brush. We just bought this pack. It came with like 40 different brushes. Of course, they're kind of single use because they're just crap. But
so it says, Bob said they won't cut out the sound. It only affects monetizing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if we don't monetize it, we should be okay.
Okay.
Otherwise, we just have to share the money with all the hundreds of pennies, of percentages of pennies with Adele.
Okay.
Right, Bob?
I know on Twitch there are people that go and they cut out, if it's, you can play music, but if there's any copyright issues, royalty licensing and stuff, they cut it out. And I think they cut out all the audio, all of it, not just the music separate from your voice, but all of it. Morning to those who've just joined us. We're getting creative. We made our background. Using marbles and acrylic paint. And then I'm showing how to just create some design without really having to know how to draw. Oh, Tina said they wouldn't let her have hers up on YouTube. Oh, well, we'll find out. What's the worst they do is just cut it out, right?
Yeah,
okay.
The world won't see my beautiful painting.
Yeah. So. Well, we've got it on Snapchat. We can Instagram and Twitter and all that other fine stuff, right?
We could. It'll be fine. Just come back.
Now, for your butterfly, I think I would outline the wings and add some detail in with that dark brown that you have.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'm going to get a bottle of black.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to use soft black. because my background's not that harsh. Now, with a liner brush, here's my liner brushes. I use a really fine liner brush. You can see that. This is what they call a 10-aught. Where's that number?
I know you're holding it.
Where's the sweet point on this?
Too close.
Camera?
It's just too close. Pull back a little bit. No, that's too far back. Oh well.
I know there's a sweet point. I just don't know
there
where.
you go.
Yeah, see, 10-aught sharp, sharp.
Mm-hmm.
So you should always have a little bit of water in your paint when you're doing line work. So when I do this, I pull out and see how it's watery.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make it kind of inky consistency. I don't know if you can see that. And then I always like to go a 90-degree angle to my surface, straight up and down when I draw my lines. And I use my pinky as my pressure guide. A lot of people have a hard time because you hold your brushes like this between your middle and ring finger versus I hold mine between my index and middle finger. So that makes a difference how you paint. That job. And then let's see if I can do this so that you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to outline the wings, except that the rough edge.
Oh my God. I can't do that.
What?
What you're doing.
You can do it. You can do it.
This is like extremely fine.
Now mine's not showing up because I am against a dark background, which is fine.
Hey, I'm excited because I just found a brush that actually says liner on it.
I thought you found your marbles.
Oh, no.
Yeah, awesome.
It says liner. Okay.
Yep.
Very excited. That's for us people who need
I'm going to
help.
go and put a little bit of darkness underneath here.
What happened with my angle here?
Watch those water drips though, boy.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Very nervous about this. That looks beautiful. So what do you suggest I do? Go around the edges?
Keep your brush at a 90-degree angle as best you can.
That's straight
and
up
if that means what you're doing and what most people do is this part of your hand, the wrist, is anchored to your board, and you don't want that. If you want to be able to do line work, you have to lift your wrist off your surface, and then you can. A lot of people find if they do this, put your left wrist under your right wrist. Yeah, and see how it automatically changes the position that the paintbrush hits the surface, and then you do your lines. I know it's awkward. Some people use Beanie Babies.
No, I'm good.
Another way. So start at the body. Start at the body and start working your way around. Because your body's the same color as what you're using, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. We got a compliment. Both of our butterflies are looking great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Are you doing a butterfly with us? You should do a butterfly with us.
If any of you are on Snapchat, please put in your Snap name and I'll follow you. Okay.
Yes, Ann, are you doing a butterfly with us, Ann?
We're watching from bed. That's awesome.
Weren't you in bed last night already? I mean, really.
Hey, it's Sunday. A lot of people just stay in bed. Some people get up early and do art. Everybody else is in bed. I'm really hoping I could get somebody in my house to make me some bacon and eggs.
Well, I love it. It just, to me, thank you for joining me, everyone, because I'm having a really good time, and I'm thinking it's nice just to have a relaxing Sunday morning. The sun is shining. It's not really warm, but it's getting there. And painting to me, is relaxing, and it's just fun being creative, watching creative people be creative.
So
look at that. Look at that.
Here's what happens with my acrylic paint that I don't like. It starts to kind of get dry and crusty.
Maybe it's time to buy some new acrylic bottles of paint. I don't know how long you've had them or what the brand is, but when doing line work, you want to mix a little bit of water in there, and then it will travel better over your surface. We are working on paper. We're working on paper. Paper is porous, and it absorbs the moisture in our paints real fast, so it doesn't go as far.
That could be it too. Okay,
because that's what we were having problems with the grass.
So thank you, Tina. I'm definitely gonna hang this. I've been hanging my own art and replacing my inspiration art, which has been exciting for my art wall.
I like the flower, the blue mandala.
Yeah. So let's see. This is Donnie over here. I've got a Donnie, and then my it's like if you don't mind me taking a little tour here.
Collage.
This is my dream wheel,
and you put your words up. I love that.
They're forward for you here. When I'm on Snapchat, I turn them backwards so that they'll be forward. Right. And it's weird when I forget. Everybody walks in and says, "Okay, Mom, you're freaking me out." And then, so I've got some more of my mandalas. This one's my first watercolor, and here's my first acrylic on canvas. And then awesome. These are just on paper. Some are mixed markers and I need
a board like that.
Oh, just when I move from this place, we're gonna have to really redo the wall because we've got so many like staples and holes and push pins. That's lots of holes. I started out just trying to stick everything on, but whatever.
So now you can get more detailed if you want, or you can leave it like that. It depends on what kind of look you're looking for. I think I'm going to outline it.
I'm sorry. I'm just making an observation. My hand has paint all over it, and your hands are so clean. And I was just touching my face, so I'm pretty sure I've got paint on my face too.
I like I told you, I don't like getting dirty. All of my friends who are in the industry, they're always full of paint everywhere, and it's like, no, I don't like getting dirty. So that's just me. And in my first lessons that I've made, you'll see me doing this all the time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Every time I stop painting, I'm doing this because I don't like the.
I think that's part of the reason why I didn't start getting really into painting because I am actually neat. Like when I was a kid, I didn't like to play outside because I didn't like to get dirty. And I remember my mom like making me make mud pies and stuff so that I could get past that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
yuck.
I wasn't one for all that kind of stuff either. But
look at that! Look at those details. That's so neat. How long have you been doing this, Cindy? Art, painting, and teaching.
24 years, 23 years.
It's just beautiful. Tina says glue. What about it, Tina?
Glue?
You don't like glue on your fingers? Is that what you're saying?
Glue. I don't like glue on my fingers.
I use glue on my fingers when I every time I garden with my little succulents and cactus, I get tiny little spines in my fingers, and I.
Oh, that's right. You did that the other day.
Yeah, it really helps. Plus, that they hurt, they sting, and kind of burn when they're in there, and the glue soothes it.
Okay. Do you want to know the trick on making dots?
Okay.
The end of your brush,
Mm-hmm.
the wooden end, and you go and you dip it in the paint. Oops, you can't see it. Dip it in the paint, and then you go
Dab it on.
doot, 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 doot. And if you don't go get a new load, they'll be large to small.
Huh. Oh my gosh. Wait, hold on. I'd take a picture.
I want to fix one here. Hold on.
All right. Oh my goodness. Oh, Cindy. It's beautiful.
So
You really know what you're doing.
So there's that, but see this big area down here?
Yes.
It's a lot of green and I'm not liking it and I want to do something. We have a lot of texture and stuff up here, which is really neat. See what happens when you cut that off?
Oh.
How your eye's up here, but when it's there, your eye goes down here because it's just a big wad of green. Guess what we're going to do to fix that?
Cut it.
Let me get.
I like the big wad of green.
Yeah. I hear you, but
Well,
I don't like it there, so I'm gonna fix that. I wish I knew where I put all of my stuff.
my best blades of grass are at the bottom. I should have put my butterfly down lower.
Okay. Remember that I told you I like this word believe?
Yes, I believe.
Okay.
I do.
So this is a cling stamp, so I have to put it on an acrylic block. Otherwise, it's just floppy doppy.
Neat.
When you buy electronics or a glass or something and that comes in the mail, it comes in with some foam protecting it.
Yeah.
So I cut up the foam into little daubers.
I use foam for all kinds of stuff.
Right. So I take that and
Yeah.
I'm going to put it into my pink, my bright pink. And I'm going to dab some of that out so it's uniform everywhere. And I'm going to dab it onto my stamp.
Do you think I could do the dots while you're doing that?
You can do whatever you want.
Do you think my butterfly would have dots?
And then I'm going to just place it down here like so and lift it off. And, well, it's too thick. But you get the hint.
Oh.
Now that it's there, what I will do is, if you don't like something, guess what? You take a little water and you wash it off.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, see? All gone.
And it doesn't smudge your thing because it's dry and it's acrylic and it's awesome.
It's dry.
Okay. So
However, I really want a word there, darn it. So I'm going to have to go look.
I put
something
some
else.
dots here, but there's something in me that wants to smudge those dots.
Don't smudge those dots.
No? Okay.
Let me see it again. Show it to me again. No, I like those dots. Don't do that.
All right.
Of course, it's not my piece, it's yours, but don't do that.
No. You're the teacher. I'm learning.
If you want to put some dark lines from the body, like you started to do with paint the first time,
Can I do it now?
use your liner brush or, yeah, just short ones, not
Okay.
little, and make them different lengths. Don't make them all ducks in a row. Make them different lengths. That really bums me out. So I guess I'm going to have to paint the words on there. I wish I had better penmanship. Less water, more paint. If you have too much paint, then you have it's very thin and you have to do it more than once.
Okay, there's my guy. Mine's a boy.
Oh, beautiful.
Not too blurry.
No.
Blurry is probably better.
You know, honestly, it looks like a napkin. It looks like a napkin that I would go buy.
You are so much fun.
That I would purchase.
You are so much fun.
I know this isn't perfect because we're not perfect people, right? We're not doing a perfect job.
Well, this is a real stretch for me because I'm usually not painting things. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm taking notes.
Doesn't that break that up a little bit?
Anne, thank you. I'm going to follow her. Anne King.
Yeah, that's Bob, Bob's wife, Anne.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just followed Bob on Facebook.
Daughter. Which one's on here? Son or daughter? I mean, wife or daughter? What am I talking about?
So, what word should I do?
Sparkle, and then
No.
sparkle.
No.
Inspire.
Ooh, yeah, inspire. All right.
I'm gonna find me some.
You just wrote that on with your paint, and you're complaining that you don't have
my round brush.
It's beautiful.
That's there for right now. Where's my glitter?
Oh, where to put it? Down here. Now, I thought you were gonna. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were gonna cut off the bottom. Did you already do that?
I did not. I did not cut off my bottom. You can cut off your bottom.
I don't want to cut off my bottom, but I thought that's what we were doing. And so, but you put your word down there. Oh, you were just saying that you could.
I needed to break it up because the eye was being drawn to the big blob of green. So I was showing you how the difference is if you cut off all that green, how your eye now gets drawn to the butterfly.
Yes.
So if I bring in some pink down here, the pink offsets the butterfly. So now you see the butterfly and the word.
Going it. All right.
But
so I'm going to put my word down here, and then that's where I could put my gold highlighted gold. Oh, that's awesome. I might have to use
I'm going to see what happens. I don't know.
No, I can't wait to see how that looks. I might have to go buy some of that. I have liquid pen, sparkle pens. So, but anyway,
I have tons. I have all the different kind of twinkles there are to have. I think I got all the colors.
That's how.
It kind of.
Okay. I'm going to go with the pink.
Kind of gets lost on here, but.
Oh, you're putting it on. Oh, I'm so excited.
No.
Well, we have some new people who joined, but I don't know if they're still here. Beatrice, Victor, and Curvin.
So there's twinkles in there, but again, it kind of gets lost.
Oh, no. Oh, there. That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. All right. I'm going to start with the round.
Yes, Anne was saying words are great. They really are.
Oops.
I just wish I had better creative style penmanship, but I don't.
You do. It's beautiful. Stop.
I do have rubber stamps that are different style letters, which are fun. And maybe in another episode of our new upcoming shows.
Oh yeah, now we can make our announcement.
That I will teach you how to do image transfers. That's fun. I like doing that. So yes, our new announcement is that Melissa Reyes from LA, Tinseltown, and I, boring New Hampshire,
she's crazy,
are collaborating to do these Sunday morning shows. And I believe we settled on the name Sparkle and Inspire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sparkle and Inspire with Cindy and Melissa. Something like that.
And Bob loves our energy level. Thank you, Bob. So, yep, I'm awake and I'm loving it. This is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful beginning to a new journey. I'm so excited.
So the format's going to be very much like this, but every week, Cindy's going to teach a new process or some new fun project, and I'll learn, and other people might learn.
And you'll teach too.
Yeah, I'll teach some because believe it or not, Cindy doesn't know everything, and she is open to learning, and it's great when people want to learn. I think that.
See, I mean, I could trim this out, but this is a card. You can buy these cards again, already scored for you from AC Moore or Michaels. Sorry to change the subject.
No, that's all right. That's good. I was just talking about learning how it's good for our brains as we get older.
Oh, it is. But see how you can then tape it on here with some either glue or double-sided tape.
Oh,
a blade runner.
Nice.
So I could trim this off a little bit and it wouldn't hurt the design at all.
And you already had, when you cut that black piece, you already kind of had it in the size and shape to work with this card, right?
Yep.
And so that was one thing that I was missing, the card part. But I think
I have a vision. I had a vision that's what I wanted to do with this anyway, so that's why I cut it in the size I did.
Yeah.
But this can be gorgeous art hanging on your wall just as it is. It doesn't have to be conformed to the size of the card. But that's the envision I had.
I love it.
So I'll do it close up again. Do you want to get crazy?
Oh, it looks good.
Do you want to get crazy?
Yeah. Do you have, okay, well, this is what you can do. I mean, people do it so many different ways. You can use the round brush that you have. Do you have a brush that looks like this? Yes.
Get that one out, my favorite. And if people at home don't, you see this thing? It's toothbrush, right? Your old toothbrush. You can use that instead. But that's messier. I don't like that.
What are we going to do?
So you take this.
Mine's not as thick as yours, I don't think.
That's okay. It's okay. You brush it across in some water. Get all the water out on your paper towel. And then see the puddle of gold? Mine's not as gold as yours. But I'm going to pick up a little water because it's been out here a little while. And I'm going to have some water in there. I mean, I should get some better gold than that, but then I would put a piece of paper towel or something down.
So wait, what are you waiting for me?
I would say cover whatever's underneath your painting.
Mm-hmm.
Because it will get paint on it.
Okay, hold on. So are you going over it with this gold?
Yep.
All right, I'm not done writing my word though.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
So you ready for some crazy magic?
No, I don't know. I'm scared. Okay. All right. And so wait,
I'm going to tap it. See this? I have another brush, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to hit the top of that.
Hold on. Oh, you're splattering it. Wow. No, I can't do that. That's amazing. That's okay. I'm gonna try it. I'm scared. Okay, water. I don't.
Yeah, some water, some paint.
I've got to get my gold paint. Hold on. Where did it go? Orange, silver. Oh, here it is. Okay, so they love the new name for the show, which is very exciting. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, so I need to find a good spot on my palette. I'm not like really making a mess here. Okay. Little water. Little paint on there. I'm nervous.
I think I got paint on my computer screen now.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm afraid of.
You gotta be careful. No,
right.
I didn't.
It's not not wet enough.
Yeah, a little bit more water then. Not that you can see it, but thank you.
It's all dripping.
That's okay. Look, and again, the gold is not going to take away from your drawing. You know, your painting. The gold just kind of gives it a little shimmer, but not to the point of distraction.
I want some. Oh,
just take it off with just take it off with a paper towel or a wet brush if you don't want it on there. But spatter gets everywhere. It's like, oh my God, it goes everywhere. Yeah, but look at how beautiful that is, Melissa. If you look back at the pictures that you've taken, it looks so much different in a photograph than it does in person.
Yeah, that's why I like. I really enjoy posting my pictures of my artwork.
Hold yours up and I'll snap it.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a quick. I'm sending you this. Okay. Let me take the paper towel. The black background looks nice. I think I might put this on a black gun.
Oh, that'll be stunning. Yep, definitely stunning.
The microphone's in the way.
A little lower. Lower it a little.
Okay, hold on.
Because all I'm seeing is the grass and not the butterfly.
I know.
There you go. Excellent.
Whoops. It slipped off. Come back here, lady. Okay. Here we go.
I suppose I should have put it on my storyline.
Did you take a picture already? I was moving it around so much.
You probably have to lower it a little bit more because right there. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Excellent. I got it.
All right. So I'm going to finish my words now. My word.
Yep.
I'm going to, I started with pink. It's not showing up.
Okay.
Thinking of going over it with, I was thinking of gold, but I don't know if that's going to work. Let me see. Paintbrush.
So one of my next lessons is learning. I opened up a new Twitter account. And now I just have to be able to access Blab on my phone.
Just drop my phone.
Yellow. Oh yes. Ann says, how about making your letters yellow?
I thought about that.
If I had thought about it a little bit longer, eventually I would have figured that out, I guess. Because you want to tie in the butterfly into your painting, and the butterfly right now is the only thing yellow on your piece.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to bring some of that yellow somewhere else within your painting to balance it.
Mm-hmm.
The word is balance. Because I was going to say you can add some yellow highlights to some of your blades of grass too.
Oh, yeah. I still have some yellow on here. I just have to mix it. Water.
So yeah, it only took us 2 hours, Melissa.
Oh my goodness. Has it been 2 hours?
Well, an hour and 45 anyway. Okay, Bob.
Yeah.
He has an idea to show more of my work area.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
a little planning goes a long way too. This is just really
I bought this Logitech camera that I also have Manicam on the on there, the software, so that I can have both my face and my painting at the same time. But then one of them is going to be the size of a postage stamp, and depending on the size of your screen.
Manicam doesn't work very well on Blab.
No, it didn't. So that's why I decided to just do it this way, and I'm using my Logitech for that. But if I do the Twitter account on the phone, then I can have one on me and one on my Surface.
Yeah, what I'll do next time is use my phone and I have a small tripod that I can have here. It would be close up. Instead of having to angle my camera from the top of my screen.
Although I think it's fine. I am seeing it beautifully, and I hope that you could see mine when I was doing it too.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
And so this isn't a bad thing. It's just they don't see our face, but you know what? It's not about our face. It's about our art.
Yeah. So,
unless someone wanted to paint our faces, I suppose we could model for them.
Yeah. So, Bob, you could talk to Cindy about it tomorrow.
Yep. Periscope?
No.
You Periscope? You've Periscope before, right?
Me?
Melissa?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Like I would like to down the road, because a baby steps here, but down the road, I like the idea that some of the people here on Blab are using, they're being able to broadcast through Blab and Facebook Live and Periscope, or 2 out of the 3 all at the same time. Mm-hmm. It's like, but not right now, down the road.
Yeah, no, we could definitely do that. We could use
hello, Diane.
We could use YouTube Live or Facebook Live, or and then have that in the drop-in, and that would look really good. I think we should try that. We need to try some things before we really get started next week with how we're going to do the presentation. This was kind of just
well, it's because I already had scheduled it. I knew this is what I wanted to do. And then I contacted you. Then we started talking.
I know, huh?
Look at that.
It's okay.
Now, if you don't like it, ask yourself, what is it that you don't like? What is it about it that you don't like?
I'm thinking. I would have liked to have made the word bigger.
Okay, so wash it off with a paper towel and water right now.
Okay.
That's easy.
Okay. All right.
Paper towel and water. I mean, not soaking wet so you're drenching the paper, but Rub, 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 rub hard. Don't worry about it. Rub it.
The pink really dried already.
Okay.
The yellow
Do
came
you have,
off, but the
do you
pink
have
dried.
Q-tips?
Somewhere.
Okay. It's probably, the pink is probably dry. Okay. Okay, Bob. We'll talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, definitely. Your green that you painted your leaves with, can you go over the pink letters with the green?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to keep it like this for now so we can move on.
But yeah, no, this is pretty much the end.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to keep it like this. But that is what I would do is make it bigger, don't you think?
Oh, you know what you could do? Yes, I think because you have a long, elongated painting,
Yeah.
so a little higher, a little bigger. In the yellows, maybe paint it white first. But then I thought, how about a piece of paper? Like if you had another piece of paper, you painted it, maybe if you painted it pink. I don't know. I would have to see it. Try it out. Little triangles, or rectangles, sorry. Little rectangles. Well, this is what I've got right here. I've got a circle. I cut a circle out of cardstock.
Mm-hmm.
So if I painted that in another color and I put the word inside of it, you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do it on mine because I don't have enough space, but on yours, you can get away with it. So you could do a rectangle, a square, or something, or circle. You can paint that a solid color. I'm not sure if I'd go pink or yellow, but you can paint that a solid color or even just the rim of it, like a pink. If you did the rim of pink, left the middle white, and then put your yellow inspire. You know what I mean? You got to play with it. But yeah, see, look at that. Of course, now you got to move your camera up.
I know. Huh?
Move your camera up and then we can see it. But see? Oh my God, look at that.
You like that?
Look at that. You cut off the popsicle stick and then you glue that on there.
Yeah, or just get another one.
Or you could trace it with your pencil.
Yeah.
Outline it and paint it in.
Something
But,
like
oh my
that.
God.
That really pops. Huh?
Yeah, because the hello has the orange and the sunshine has the yellows from your butterfly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I like that.
I love
Maybe
that.
I'll trace that on. All right. This has been so neat. Ooh. Hello. This has been so neat. Thank you so much, Cindy. And
You're welcome. It's been great.
I can take my bandana off now. Whoops. Do you see how curly my hair got? Because it dried. Woo, nice. All right.
This is fun. I hope that everyone here has enjoyed our butterflies. And so next week, we're not sure what we're going to do exactly, but it's going to be fabulous, sparkling, and inspiring all at the same time.
So, yeah, my focus word for this year is sparkle. And it's not so much about being all bling and flashy. It's about doing things to the point that they have that final sparkle. Like you saw today where Cindy added a little glitter, a little sparkle to her painting to finish it off. And that's what I try to aspire to do. That's what I aspire to do in everything. So I'm trying to be my best to the point that I go a little extra and deliver a little bit more in quality and add that sparkle to everything that I do. And that's why we're going to use that word. And inspire is Cindy's word because she inspires us.
That's my goal in life. I'm teaching the world to paint one brush stroke at a time. I bought this the other day. My big brush.
Wow. That's a great prop. That's awesome.
One brush stroke at a time.
That's terrific.
So until next week, what do you think?
What's our sign off going to be? Is that it? Teaching
Paint with heart.
Paint with heart. That's right. Paint with heart. Oh, I love that. Where's my little here?
So thank you all for joining us and hope to see you next week.
Hugs and kisses.
Oh, hugs and kisses.
Oh, here we have this one.